Tucker Carlson. He is all over the news, being slammed by the left media, the leaked text messages. The smear campaign is running strong. They want to bury Tucker before he starts his own TV show or joins another network, to do their best to silence him, to censor everybody except for their own narrative. Well, Carlson was just offered $100 million on a 5-year contract from the CEO of a new media company, guys. Let's get into it. So this is a story on the conservativebrief.com. Most media industry analysts speculated that it would not take long for a rival network to make a massive offer to former top-rated Fox News host Tucker Carlson, and it turned out they were right. On Tuesday, a number of reports cited a letter made public by Valuetainment CEO Patrick Bet-David, a right-leaning new media network in which he offered Carlson $100 million over 5 years and the position of president of content. So to get Tucker over, we're going to give you a full free reign. You're going to have everything to say in with the show and the shows around you on the network, and $100 million, $20 million a year. And so they actually published this letter on Twitter. You can go look it up on Twitter. And it reads out, and it's just Patrick Bet-David's Twitter. So, "Dear Tucker, I'll get right to the point. We want you to partner with us in what we feel is a noble and necessary effort to define the future of media. Here is our offer: $100 million over 5 years, an equity stake in Value Entertainment, president of Value Entertainment, and a board seat to project your strategic vision and voice. Your own podcasts and other daily, weekly shows, documentaries and movies covering topics you care about. What else? We are all ears. Our convictions about freedom, liberty, and truth run deep, and we believe we are the absolute right fit for you and America. While we may not be the biggest media company, we are a new media leader driving into the future to make truth, fair debate, and commentary more accessible, consumable, and protected. We are 100% serious about our offer. Respectfully, Patrick Bet-David, CEO." And so it's at Patrick Bet, B-E-T, David, D-I-V-I-D, and that's his Twitter. And even, I mean, yeah, it's probably real, but even if it wasn't real, he's gonna, or, he's posting it publicly, so it's gonna bring some people over to Value Entertainment just by this tweet alone. And if Tucker actually paid attention to it, then fantastic. Bet-David reportedly first revealed his plans to offer Carlson a mega deal on the Megyn Kelly show earlier Tuesday. So it's not just Twitter, but on the Megyn Kelly show. Kelly tweeted out her support for the potential match between Carlson and the conservative startup. And so Megyn Kelly is at Megyn Kelly, and she's at Patrick Bet-David. Just broke this news on the Megyn Kelly show, and it's real. $100 million off for 5 years. He deserves it. And so she has a picture of the deal. "I believe Tucker's voice is one of the most necessary voices in America," Bet-David told Kelly, adding that the world needs to hear that voice. He went on to say that other media companies were likely making larger offers to Carlson, but not better ones, with the open forum, essentially. "We may not be the biggest, but if you want to team up with somebody that got the vision in place, the cause in place, and is a true believer how great our country, America, is, that is worth fighting for, and the fight is a real fight because the enemy is real, we feel we're the right fit to partner with somebody like Tucker Carlson," he said. In a statement, Value Entertainment said that it has a platform for Carlson to speak freely, honestly to American people, adding that it has more than 4 million subscribers on YouTube, so 4 million on YouTube, and excess of 10 million followers on its Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter accounts. So I'm not quite sure I've never been to the website or anything. Is it just social medias, or is their own, I guess they have their own website they could post videos on probably. "The new world is the internet. You don't need to be on TV, right?" The statement also noted that the very unique circumstances involving Carlson's situation at Fox News. I mentioned this earlier about his contract. There seemed to be no one in the history of television that has left a network as a top dog with no valid reason explained, the statement noted. There has been much speculation as what Carlson will do next, including starting his own network, creating his own podcast, or even taking a new gig with a rival network. And to that latter option, one appears to have stepped up with a big-time offer, Newsmax. And Newsmax took a huge percentage of Fox's viewership. They took half of the 26.9%, I believe. According to TMZ, Newsmax has not only offered Carlson his own show, but he would also be in charge of programming for the entire network, which has seen a bump in viewership following Carlson's outs from Fox. Sources with direct knowledge tell TMZ the news channel is doing everything it can to sweeten the deal for Tucker to come on board, including floating the idea of letting him program the whole channel, not just his own show, the outlet reported. Interesting. That would be a pretty enticing deal point. In addition to having his own primetime show, Tucker would have a say over what shows lead into and out of his show, which can be key in achieving bigger TV ratings, the report added. It's amazing the power that Tucker Carlson has with his voice and his followers. I mean, look at his Twitter. 57 million views on his video after being fired. And I don't even know what it is today. I would guess it's probably like 67 million, if not higher. Maybe you guys can report in the comments right away. He essentially, people want to partner with him, but I mean, he could do this all on his own. He could just run his own business and hire the people necessary. He doesn't really need to partner with anybody. He'll be able to build his own, if he doesn't have a YouTube and everything else himself, just from his Twitter alone. Take that 60+ million views of one video and send them out to, here, this is where I am, follow me here. But, you know, payout is instant payout, and he doesn't have to do as much work. While our sources stress Newsmax hasn't formally offered Tucker a job, he can't have formal discussions due to his current Fox News contract, like I mentioned. We're told the network executives have made it clear to people around him they would basically give him a big say in rebranding their channel. Yeah, guys, so that's it. That's it. Big news around Tucker just keeps going. And of course, with the text messages and they're leaking the behind the scenes video footage of him where he's talking, you know, off camera but on camera. They're going after him hard, and then of course everyone is also going after him to get them on their team. Irnieracing News, guys. I think it's May 3rd, 2023.